Been in an abusive relationship of any kind, then you know that toxic people love to blame you for being hurt, but they will never actually change their hurtful behavior. One pattern that I realized that really happens a lot when you're in a conversation with somebody who is honestly emotionally abusive is they will argue all of the insignificant details. I mean, you could just be blue in the face trying to be understood and heard and honestly just cared about in this disagreement, and they will argue every insignificant detail. The day of the week that this happened, the color of the sky, the time of day. You can say this morning and they could be like, no, it was noon. It was actually noon. Honestly, why they do this has several purposes. So let's get into it. Number one is it derails the conversation from any accountability. Because if you were wrong about one insignificant detail, like the time of day that this incident happened, well, then obviously everything else you say has no credibility. So they keep you spinning in circles. And also leading to number two is they make you go on the defense. Instead of sticking to the point, which originally was about their behavior having some sort of harmful impact, make you feel like you have to prove your memory was completely accurate in order to be heard and understood, which then again shifts the focus from their behavior to your credibility. The reason why I love bringing attention to these types of things is because when you're in an emotionally abusive relationship of any kind, you don't see it. You don't see it in the middle of it. You are desperate to be heard, desperate to be understood, and you just go on these cycles of trying to prove yourself and prove your memory and honestly prove that you're worthy of being loved and heard and cared about. This is what I want you to pay attention to when you tell somebody that they've done something to hurt you. Because if you tell somebody, hey, you hurt me, and all they focused on was whether it was at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock or 5:30 or 5:27, they're not trying to understand you. They're trying to escape and deflect the conversation back onto you. When the conversation ends, you're gonna feel like it is all your fault. Nothing you do is ever right, and you're gonna wish you just stayed silent in the first place. Your desire to be heard and understood and loved is honestly basic human decency, and if someone can't do that for you, get out. Get out of the friendship, get out of the relationship, leave the family, do what you gotta do, because honestly, these type of people, they just don't change. You'll spend the rest of your life trying to prove your worth to people who just don't see it. You deserve a life that's much better than that. Just don't argue the footnotes with people who refuse to read the whole chapter. I love you.